My family, Denise Welch, on Loose Women TV show, explained what happened to her, on how the tabloids bugged the hotel that she was staying at. And my family, I want you to hear yourself exactly what she said on phone hacking, the consequences of phone hacking, what it does to a person, what it does to a human being. My family, first of all, let me use this example. My family. Let me use an example of, let's say, Diana. My family, Diana calls her sister and says, and I quote, "Hey, look, hey sis, I'm pregnant." "Wow, that's so nice, that's so nice." Yes, yes, sis, I just found out right now. I did a test in the house and I just found out I'm pregnant. And you're the first person that I wanted to share with you. I'm so happy, sis, I'm so happy. And then you tell your sister, "Sis, please don't tell anyone. You're the first person I told, the only one I told that I'm pregnant." Diana says, my family. And then she hangs up her mobile phone. And then the next morning, you wake up. And then you see on a paper, Diana is rumored to be pregnant. Sources close to Diana reveal. Friends of Diana reveal. A family friend of Diana has revealed. Now, my family, the first instinct that comes to Diana is that her sister was the one who told the press that she was pregnant. Diana becomes disappointed. She's hurt. She's in pain. She feels betrayed. She can't trust the one person she thought she could trust. She believes that it was her sister who briefed the media that she was pregnant. She believes her sister ruined a happy moment by telling the media about her pregnancy. And because she doesn't trust her sister anymore, because of that leak to the media that she's pregnant, she cuts her sister off. She no longer speaks to her sister because she can't trust her. In reality, her sister never ever told anyone. She even says to Diana, "Diana, sis, I never told anyone. I swear to you, I never told anyone that you are pregnant. I never told the media that you're pregnant, Diana. I never told anyone." And she's telling the truth. But Diana doesn't believe it. What she doesn't know is that her phone was being hacked. That's what she doesn't know. My family, that is the consequence of phone hacking. You begin distrusting people you are close to. You begin believing that those who are close to you are the ones betraying you. And my family, I want you to hear exactly what Denise Welch said on Loose Women. I find this conversation quite very, very interesting. And Prince Harry himself had a huge amount of paranoia after press intrusion, my family. And it was very real. My family, please kindly hear what was said on Loose Women, my family.
that the alleged hacking contributed to a huge amount of paranoia in his relationships and left it very hard for him to trust anyone. Now, the Mirror Group deny the allegations, but do you think he did the right thing in pursuing this, Linda?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he was just looking out for his family, really, wasn't he? And I think obviously there's been a lot of intrusion in his life and a lot of stuff in the papers and whatever on television about him and that. So, yeah, I think he did the right thing by going to court to find out, you know, what actually, if it really did happen. But you've had some of this as well, Denise, haven't you?
Well, in terms of like the feelings, you definitely have, haven't you? Because when he was in court, he talked about that paranoia. He said that mistrust amongst his friends. And he said that led to bouts of depression. That it was really hard for him to trust people. And that's very similar to your situation, isn't it?
Well, yes. I mean, I think that regardless of the outcome of this, Prince Harry has risked a lot to put himself front and centre of this trial. And he has wanted to have his day in court and just to have his voice be heard. I, several years ago, was contacted by the police and asked to go to Putney Police Station, where I spent several hours. And they showed me that they had, they said to me, what's happened is that you have been hacked. And you have had a bug put in your hotel room on 2 occasions to find out information about you. And this has gone over several years. And you're sat there faced with a whole series of events that you had no idea you were being eavesdropped on in your conversations. And it made me reevaluate my whole section of my life. It had started when I just had Louis. Now, I know that some of my behaviours, you know, caused by alcohol and addictions and everything. So I'm not saying I was some little goody two-shoes person, but irrespective of that, to actually, if certain newspapers were prepared to go to those lengths to bug my hotel room, little old me, you know, a jobbing actress, please don't tell me that they did not do that on a major industrial scale with Prince Harry and the royal family for years.
Well, I mean, I will read
my family, indeed, very true. If they hacked Denise, if they bugged our hotel room to hear her private conversations, what makes you think they did not do the same thing to Prince Harry himself? You know, my family, the fact is, that is what they did to Harry. And my family, it caused Harry so much pain. He could not trust anyone, my family. He believed he was being betrayed constantly by people around him. That is what Harry believed. My family. And you know, my family, the worst thing about all this, actually, one of the worst things about all this is that UK tabloid media, through their unlawful gathering of information, their actions end up destroying people's relationships with their loved ones. And then, my family, after those relationships have been destroyed, they are the target of their phone hacking, the target of their, unlawful gathering of information. They ask them to be the one who mends relationships with someone, a friend, a family member, someone they used to trust. My family, time and time again, it's the victim who's always asked to be the one who fixes things with others after the tabloids destroy relationships with family. I find that quite very, very bad, my family. And my family, what the UK media have done is just so wrong. It's so wrong, my family. And some people deserve to go to jail for what they have done. Those who have engaged in phone hacking, my family, should be in prison. Editors who consented, approved of using information acquired through unlawful gathering of information should be put in prison. Those who engaged in voicemail interception should be in prison. And my family, one of those people is Piers Morgan, my family, who I'm hoping will end up in prison. Piers Morgan always denies knowing anything having to do with phone hacking. He says phone hacking never happened when he was the editor of the Mirror. My family, I don't believe him one bit. I don't believe him or trust him one bit, my family. And based on what's come out even in court from this carnival of so-called expert called Jen Kerr, she said that Piers Morgan would inject information onto stories. And my family, she never knew where Piers Morgan had gotten that information. So my family, once again, also, you can begin to understand that Piers Morgan has hounded everyone in Harry's life, from his mother to Harry himself, and then to the woman who Harry fell in love with. My family, I hope that guy ends up in prison. That's my hope 100%. My family, please continue hearing what was said, on Lose Women TV show, my family.
Just say that this is untrue.
Well, of course they do.
But in terms of your relationships, presumably you would have thought that there were certain members of your friendship
Well,
circle,
of course you do.
Of your family.
Well, of course you do, Charlene, because you have no idea that such an absolutely dreadful thing would be occurring. It never occurred to you that that was happening. So when there are situations where something comes out in the press, yes, there are always the chance that somebody could have sold that. But there are some things in life that you know are so private that you have told one person. Who are you going to, against everything, you think that person could never have said or done anything, but that doubt never goes away. And there was one incident when the police told me that a bug had been put in a certain hotel room. I was doing a series, and there was and downstairs in the morning, before I knew this, there was a certain actor from this show. So when this story came out, right, which was a pretty non-eventful thing, but regardless of that, when this came out in the paper, who did I blame?
The actor.
The actor that was there at the hotel, because it was the only person who actually knew that I was there.
What about the hotel staff?
Well, of course there was a hotel staff, but I know now it wasn't the hotel staff. It was somebody had put a bug in my hotel room. So yes, on occasions, we all know over the years, I've been in the business long enough, hotel staff are paid 200 quid, 300 quid to dob people. I know that. But when you actually sit there and are faced with the evidence that the police have got to say, this is what we've got. At one point in my life, I was doing a series in Windsor, and they had actually rented a flat above an estate agent's opposite me to spy on me for a fortnight. So if they're doing that to me, some bird off the telly, what are they doing to him? And also all editors were responsible for this,
My family, once again, as you have heard, if they were doing this to Denise, just imagine what they were doing to Prince Harry himself, my family. Obviously, they were going after Harry. Obviously, basically, my family, they were engaging in unlawful gathering of information against Prince Harry, as well, especially towards Harry, the spare, whom the firm never made deals with the UK media to protect Harry. My family, don't forget that the firm never made deals with the UK media to protect Prince Harry. Instead, they fed Harry to the wolves. My family, the firm protected William, but never did the same thing to protect Prince Harry. They never protected Harry. They protected Prince William. That's who they protected. The heir to the throne, my family, but never Harry. My family is just so sad, my family. First of all, if you're a father who has decided to have children, your job, your duty is to protect your children. That's your responsibility, my family. Protect your kids. Love your kids. Care for your kids. That's your responsibility. But instead, In the farm, Charles was busy feeding Harry to the wolves. Camilla also would see Charles leaking stories about his own son to get some good press for himself. And what did Camilla do? Also, she did the same thing. Leak stories against Harry to get some PR for herself. My family, and my family, people have called Harry a traitor. All because he said the truth. That's what he did. He told the truth, my family. He told the truth. My family, when someone tells the truth, it's not betrayal, it's just the truth. Harry told the truth about what happened to him, what happened to Meghan in the farm, of how William was hateful towards Meghan, xenophobic towards Meghan. Harry told the truth. Some people don't like hearing the truth. But my family, I find that the truth is quite important, my family. The truth is quite important, and I'm happy that Harry spoke the truth and that everyone in the entire world heard Harry tell his story, tell his side of the story, what happened to him, the pain of what he had to go through, my family, at the hands of the tabloid press in the UK. They put him through so much pain, my family, and no one can ever go through what Harry has had to go through. No one will ever be able to take just a fraction of what Prince Harry has had to experience, my family, which is so much pain at the hands of the UK media and also at the hands of the farm. I also recall what Harry said in his witness statement versus the Mirror Group newspapers, my family, that I would like to share with all of you, my family. One article read, Harry is a Chelsea fan back in 2004. And Harry says, my family, the article featured a large photograph taken of Chelsea Davy, who I had started dating. She went on to be my long-term girlfriend. This paparazzi-style photograph was taken without Chelsea's consent. The article reports that I had spent time with Chelsea when I was in Argentina, that we had stayed together at the El Remanso Ranch, including a quote from a construction worker identified as Ramon, who had allegedly seen us together in Lobos, and states I had known Chelsea from some time, as she had attended a school near Highgrove. What's really interesting about this article is that I actually had no idea that Chelsea was going to be joining me in Lobos. I had spent some time with her in Botswana, and we had grown close. Mark Dyer was in Argentina with me and had made arrangements with Chelsea over the phone, by voicemail and text message for her to come and surprise me. No one else knew of the plan, so I can't understand how any of the media had known where we were or who she was. As I said above, I was extremely guarded and took all possible steps to keep as much of my life private as possible. However, it felt like I was under constant surveillance, hunted by the media, and this is just one other example. My family, what Harry said. And also remember what Denise has said, that those so-called tabloids moved close to where she was working to spy on her, to take photos of her. This is clearly how they behave, what they normally do to get a story. Any story to write, my family, they acquire it through intimidation, unlawful gathering of information and stalking. That's what they normally do, my family, among other unlawful things. And it is so wrong, my family. So wrong, my family, you know? And I'm sorry to Harry for what she had to experience, my family. I'm sorry to Harry, and also sorry to Denise on what she went through, my family. Please kindly continue hearing this, my family. What was said on Loose Women TV show, my family.
All editors, because we have
I can't prove all editors, but to have a successful newspaper, everybody was at it. In my opinion, it's my opinion, and I have enough knowledge to know that this
there
went on.
So we know that certain journalists hack phones. They've been to prison for it. And I kind of feel that it's not like that now. And I kind of feel that Harry's case is sort of fighting a battle that's already been won.
Yeah, but Jane, you wake up every single day and see what they are saying. Okay, they might not be hacking his phone, but they are absolutely crucifying him and his wife on a daily basis. The hatred is off the scale. Until we all hate...
My family, as you have heard, the tabloids are crucifying Harry and his wife Meghan on a daily basis. The hatred is off the scale, as Denise has said, my family. And yet they wonder why Harry is suing them. Yet they wonder why Harry is going after them, trying to get justice, my family. Well, he has to. He has to. There's no other way. He has to get justice. My family, no wonder he's in court. He wants justice. And he also said to stop this media abuse of him and Meghan. My family, Harry said that. And he's right to go to court. He's right to want to protect his wife, Meghan, and also children, Archie and Lilibet, from this evil UK tabloid that seeks to destroy Harry and Meghan. My family, don't forget, my family, that when Harry and Meghan fled the UK, even being quiet 1 year after they left, as Harry said, my family, to Stephen Colbert, the attacks on him and Meghan were relentless. It never ever stopped. It continues even to this day. Years after Harry and Meghan fled the UK. 3 years. 3 years, my family. After Harry and Meghan fled the UK, still, they're going after him right now. Right now, my family, the tabloids are using this right-wing foundation to try and get Harry deported. Just to retaliate against Harry's case against them, my family. Just because of that, my family. You know, they're so angry that a senior member of the royal family, Harry, wants nothing to do with the tabloid media, wants no relationship with the UK tabloids, and has dared to take them on. Someone with a big name like Harry, that's making, everyone in the entire world pay attention to this court case versus the Mirror. That Harry exposed the bigotry, racism of the UK tabloid media. That Harry exposed of how the tabloids are ruining the country with their evil, disgusting rhetoric of how they're holding the government to ransom. He practically told the press, the powerful UK tabloids, in his witness statement, my family, that they are embarrassing the country. The country is at rock bottom because of the press, because of the tabloids. The state is at rock bottom. And right now, they're trying to get Harry deported from the US as revenge. To do to him what they've always dreamt of doing to Harry, splitting him from his wife and kids, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. my family. That's what the racist UK tabloids want so much. But my family, why is it that they think that if they get even, let's say, hypothetically, that they succeed in getting Harry deported, which basically the chances are zero. Harry's rich and powerful. So my family, and also he's a prince, basically, the son of King Charles, my family, and the late Diana. So my family, you ain't gonna deport the son of a king from the US. Even if he has a bad relationship with his father, still, you ain't gonna do that, my family. Some people have privileges, and it's life. It's life, my family. And getting Harry deported is not easy. And Harry has not committed a crime. It's also important to my family to note that my family has never been arrested for taking drugs or being found in possession of drugs, my family. It's never ever happened. So my family, deporting him, my family, it just won't work. My family still, as you can see, we are seeing the tabloid media keep going after him time and time again. The attacks are relentless. They keep going after Harry. And my family, if you keep doing that, you can't expect Harry to sit down and do nothing. Harry will do everything to keep his wife and kids safe. And that is what Harry has always done. Do everything in his power to keep his wife and kids safe. Like any man, any husband, any father is supposed to do. Keep his wife and kids safe. My family, also kindly continue please hearing this, my family.
Are you talking about mainstream media or social media?
I'm talking about
social
mainstream media.
a lot worse.
Mainstream media are
My family,
absolutely.
first of all, these people are trying to deflect the hate to social media. You know? My family, and they did the same thing when Colin Flack took her life. They blamed it on social media. And what did Harry say, my family? He said the tabloids are the mothership of online trolling. Trolls mobilize to what they write, to the articles they write. Not the other way around, my family. And UK tabloids are the mothership of online trolling. And when Karen Flack passed away, when she took her own life, basically, my family, UK tabloid media blamed it on social media. Yet they're the ones who went after her, hounded her, abused her, harassed her. My family, it's not social media, it's mainstream media in the UK. The UK media. From Talk TV to GB News to even Good Morning Britain that had Piers Morgan as a host for years, attacking Meghan on national TV on a daily basis. My family, they're part and parcel. They're responsible for the hate campaign that Harry and Meghan have experienced, my family. For the online hate, people like Piers Morgan, bullies like Piers Morgan are responsible. Make no mistake, my family, about that. They are responsible. My family, enough with passing the blame on social media. No, my family, it is the UK media. They're the ones who are behind the trolling, the attacks on Harry and Meghan. No just social media, no, my family. The main perpetrators are the UK tabloid media. Let no one ever tell you otherwise. Let no one say, oh, it's just social media. No! It comes primarily from the UK media, from mainstream media. My family. And what they've done to Harry and Meghan is just so wrong, my family. And it should never, ever have happened, my family. Now, my family, kindly please tell me what you think about, what you just had kindly. I'd like to please kindly hear your opinion, my family. My family, no one deserves to experience what Harry has gone through, what Meghan has gone through. No one deserves this, my family. And I hope that Harry will be able to heal, and Meghan, from the pain that they've gone through, experienced at the hands of the UK media. My family. And I hope that they continue to heal, my family. That's what I hope, my family, and that they're happy living their lives, my family. And don't let these people, stress you out. This tabloids, even this court case, that this right-wing foundation heritage being used by UK media to try and get Harry deported. Don't let that case stress you out, Harry. And that's why even I was happy to see Harry in San Diego, enjoying the Warrior Games. Don't let them stress you out, Harry. Keep being you. We are with you, and we stand with you, my family. We stand with Harry 100%. No one deserves to go through what Harry has had to go through. No one deserves to have their phone hacked. My family, no one. And my family, it's sad how UK tabloids have been holding people to ransom. The government, the royal family, media outlets are not supposed to behave in that deplorable manner. My family. And I hope the public will one day demand changes, my family. My family, tell me your thoughts about what we've just discussed kindly. I please kindly hear your opinion, my family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Dora, Raglan, and all of you members of Squad at Home. He never wins, love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever, my family. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.